see got cows and snakes. Same downtown as it is on the creek bank. You're now live from a one lane. You're now live from a one lane.
What is up, YouTube fam? It's your favorite unapologetic lesbian, back with another one. But first things first, I've had some artists send me some of their music to react to in my Instagram DM. I also seen one drop, and I had everything set up. Thumbnails done, the descriptions done. I just needed to sit down and react to them. The moment I went to go do that, I got a message on Instagram asking if I had been watching the Trump rally that shots were fired. There was an assassination attempt on Donald Trump yesterday at around 4:30 in the afternoon. He is okay. The bullet grazed his ear. He stood up, he fist pumped the crowd, said fight, 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 and walked off the stage. Now, there is a bunch of stuff going on with that. And with that, all of that made my mind go, whoo. And I wasn't in the right mindset to do videos or to do reactions. And I didn't honestly I wasn't planning on doing any today. But me and my wife were sitting here talking. We were literally getting ready to go, ironic, getting ready to do something else again. We was getting ready to go do some housework, like cleaning in all honesty. And I got a notification. Ryan Upchurch, make America realistic again, with a U.S. flag. This one, with the title alone, I'm hoping and I feel like he's gonna be talking about what happened yesterday. And because of that, it just feels important for me to react to it. Simply that. I am gonna pull an all-nighter tonight and get the other reactions out. They will be scheduled out. I'll either schedule them out or just flat out post them out. But I will be getting those other reactions done tonight as well. But this one seems to be important because yesterday, we read about yesterday. That's what we do. The events that took place yesterday, we read about it in history books. But we actually watched it with our eyes and heard it go down with our ears. So let's find out what Church's opinion is and what the title means and what he means by make America realistic again. Because I'm down. It honestly, to me, it speaks for itself, and I'm here for that. So let's find out what the churchman has to say.
Alright, so we're finna talk about this shit. Alright, so what we're looking at right here is the overhead diagram of the Trump assassination attempt yesterday. First off, why is Donald Trump out in the middle of this field? Not only that, why is there a barricade here making complications, putting a wall between this man and coverage if he needs it, because that is where the sniper is, right? Also, not to mention, Trump has a bunch of people all right here with mid-range weapons. They got people over here in the cars and shit, the spray cars. They got some people over here. Makes sense for all these security detail to be here, if you ask me. Securing outwards, right? Okay, I don't think it makes sense for him to be here with all these mid-range weapons. They can take care of everything in this area. Shouldn't he be somewhere else? Extending the perimeter? If you ask me, I think he should be here at this water tower. Because then you got these people right around Trump that are covering this, and covering this, and covering this. Well, he could be covering this. The backside of all these trees, the backside of these houses, this entrance. If you look on a bigger picture, you can see on the other side of this building behind it. You can also see this entrance way over here, the whole damn road, the road leading all the way down to here, the road leading in, this whole entire part of the field, the backside of these, which he cannot see, obviously. You hide right here, hide right here. Yeah, in this position, he can only see to here. Not only that, he's out in the open. What coverage does he have? Sliding down in here and then trying to get a shot when he loses where the person's at? Dumb. I think he should be up here. If not, put two of them up there. This is a circle. You got 360 coverage. Put one angled this way. Put one angled this way. And give them a spotter. I don't know why they did it like this. Why would you do this nonsense? Put a bunch of people in the stands. Put the president speaking right here. So everywhere can see him out in the open. And to even broaden your view of things, that's how much they can see. Look, that's ridiculous. Why would you put it here? It don't make sense. If you do, you need, like I said, you need the outside perimeter look of everything. Look, then you would have seen this guy way before, while having this on lock, this on lock, this on lock, and having all these eyes out here. Hell, if anything, you know what I'd have done? I'd have took this and I'd done it right here. Looks like they've been doing it like that anyways. Look, see the grass? And you park detail all back here. It's really kind of difficult to get through water, might be noticed. You got a little skimpy wood line right here you can watch. And you have coverage from these buildings. And you're on the viewpoint. You know, your viewpoint be being blocked on this side because the building being taller than people. Then the shot would, look how hard the shot would have been then. Hella fucking hard. Not only that, you're covered and you got multiple ways out if you gotta leave. I don't understand this. It doesn't make any fucking sense. This guy is lucky. This guy chose this spot. Because there's a lot of other places that he could have chose that would have been way more problematic. Would have soaked up his suppressor sound, the trees and stuff. This area, straight. This little groove. This little groove. This little groove. And look, nothing over here to see. He could pop in and out. And the sound would probably have echoed off this building and this building. And actually this little bitty guy right here too. Another thing, the intermediate security detail. What are you doing? You told him to hit the deck, he hits the deck, and then y'all stand him back up. You don't even know how many shooters there are yet. Why are you standing him back up? Not only that, he's taller than the majority of y'all that is securing him. Why the fuck would you stand him up? Then after you stand him up, y'all stand there for a long time. Seriously, in detail world, very long time. He should have rolled off the stage. Y'all should have grabbed him and slid his ass off the stage. Get as low as possible. Not stand up and be like, what? What if the shooter would have had a different caliber gun that was more of a problem? This would have went way different. What if there was another shooter with a different caliber gun? What if the shooter was hiding in those spots that I told you about earlier where he did have concealment? What if he was carrying an LP308 with a loopholed VX5 HD scope? Dude, you can see a bird fart from 2 football fields away with that setup. And hit the bird mid-fart. At that point, you don't know how many shooters there are. It just happened like milliseconds ago, right? So are you going to taunt any other possible shooters in the wood line? Being like, here he is. Especially with all those people around. Dumb. Not only that, if your exit plan is a car, you should have 3 of the same exact car, and they should not all be able to be seen at the same exact time. So when said person goes to car, you make a barricade behind them, you stop the barricade at some point, and then you let X person get in Y car, and no one knows really which one it is. is one of them. Or even when he gets escorted to the car and he's got the female security detail on his right, as soon as he gets in the car, she turns around, turns her back, and like is trying to put her gun in her holster. Once again, they still don't know where everyone is or if there's even any more people out there. And she's trying to get her gun in her holster, tries like 8 times and gives up. She's not familiar with her gun, she's not familiar with her holster or something, but they should definitely be familiar with what they're using. In that situation, you shouldn't turn your back to that door. You should have somebody watching your back that's a security detail as you watch just the door. And don't put your gun up. Why would you do that? You don't know if all the threats are neutralized yet. What if somebody in the intermediate crowd could have been correlating with the other dude who's got blasted on the roof? You don't know. But you're putting your gun up still and they're all around you. Dumb. Not to mention the attire of the shooter. Was he not dressed just like your regular blue-collar motherfucker? Yeah. What'd they say on the news? He was wearing a Demolition Ranch shirt with an American flag on it, with a hoorag thing and all this other shit. He dressed to blend in. You're putting your gun up. And another thing I noticed during this event, you want to make America great again? I do. To make it great again, we got to make it realistic again. It ain't realistic. When this event happened, I woke up, I heard the news, I was like, holy shit, is he okay? But it's like, yeah, when they're turned TV on. So they're watching it. I'm like, damn. They dude, it wasn't 20 minutes. People's coming to me, bro, how come you haven't said nothing? Bro, how come you ain't said nothing? What do you think about this? Do you have to ask me what I think about this? Dude, I'm an American. An American president gets shot at in a field.
Why does it matter if church says anything? Why does it matter if any celebrity says anything? Why? Something that could have, it was traumatic. It was very sad. Someone did lose their life, and we almost lost the best president we've ever had. And the president of a running candidate. Like, why does it matter what celebrities think? This is real life. What we watched yesterday on that screen is real life. You know, I've been watching Jaguar Wright a lot lately. And there's something that she said that has stuck with me, and I can't get it unstuck. Yes, I'm quoting her. Well, I'm quoting her, but not quoting her, because I don't know exactly how she said it and what words and stuff. But she basically said, it's entertainment, right? No, it's not. It's real life. Labeled as entertainment. As soon as we all start seeing it as exactly what it is, real life, things will actually start changing. Yes, things are meant to entertain us. Not everything, though. And not everything needs somebody's opinion. I do rants on my Instagram story. I call them my unwanted 2-cent opinion rants, because there are people that don't care about my opinion. They don't. There's others that have actually asked me what my opinion is on stuff. If I feel like giving it, I'll give it. If I don't, I don't. They're just rants. They're my opinions. But at the end of the day, when it's a situation like this, something this serious, my opinion really don't matter. It doesn't matter if I speak on it or not. It really don't. Look at the bigger picture. Something serious just happened yesterday. Very serious. And we're all worried about who is saying what, who's saying this, who's saying that. Is Biden going to speak on it? It doesn't matter. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. What's someone's opinion going to do? You're sitting there just discussing it. There's no real change going on. We got to make the change and not just discuss the change.
That ain't good. That's bad. Is there ever going to be a different answer? No. And there shouldn't be for you either. But that's what I mean when I say You have to make America realistic again. You shouldn't have to ask that question, right? Everybody wants to be so fucking loud right off the rip. Yelling. It was this, they did it, he did it, this group did it. Who the fuck is they? What is the group's name? Was there a group on top of the building? No. There was one guy on top of the building. That's what we know. And I feel like when this kind of shit happens, everyone wants to be so loud, so fast, and say so much, and everyone's doing it at the same time. It fucks everything up. You got 20% of the people on the internet pointing out legit shit that could be fixed, that could make America greater. Like fixing this Secret Service fucking bullshit that they got going on to keep the president safer so he don't get shot in the ear. But then, you got your other half, who's like, dude, I swear to God, I seen a shapeshifter in the background. This pop started a seance last night, that's why this happened. Like, you have all this outlandish shit. And then when you have all this shit together, it starts to blur. When it starts to blur, no points get across, nothing gets figured out, and nothing gets greater. When these events happen, if everybody just shut the fuck up for a second and just watched how everyone else moved afterwards, well, then you probably have some new ideas on how we can make this country better for everyone that lives in it.
I gotta say, I agree with them. You know, I said it yesterday. I was talking to a friend of mine, and I said, watch the money grab off of this. People jumping to make merch, people doing this, people doing that, people doing this, instead of actually just sitting down and watching what's going on. This is actually a very serious thing. This could be the brink of something serious. A brink of something that if you're not prepared and ready, us patriots have told you so. Like, stop worrying about what everyone else says, what everyone else does. Just watch it for yourself. Think for yourself. Ask questions. Okay, my personal opinion, this is just my opinion, it was an inside job. And I'm not meaning on Trump's side. Clearly, that woman, and I said this on my Instagram story, and I'll stand by it. Not every job a man does, a woman can do. I am all for women and strong women and women empowerment, but there is some jobs women just can't do that men can. For example, the Secret Service. The one girl who couldn't even walk with him down the steps and can't holster gun, acting like she doesn't know what's going on, she looked weak, which made the Secret Service in return look weak. And I'm not saying like no females, but like, you see where I'm going with that? And then the sniper dressing like the people that was around in there. I think someone was paid off, multiple people actually, and I think it all stems from the Democratic Party. That's just my belief. Well, my thought and opinion on it. I think it's a lot bigger and a lot deeper because they've wanted this man gone and out of their hair for a while now. I know that they have attempted before, but I never thought that it would take this long for it to be live like it just was, like we just saw. I'm just being honest. But again, I am very thankful and glad that President Trump, he is my president. President Trump is okay. I am glad that the ones that did leave, left. Now, for the one that lost his life, that saddens my soul. And it saddens my heart. And ever since the news broke that one individual did lose their life in the crowd behind Trump, I didn't know who the person was. The name hadn't been released yet, but I immediately started praying. And I haven't stopped. For that person, their family, their friends, I have not stopped, and I'm not going to. Because that's what we need: prayer. We need God. We need unity. That's what we need. We need unity. It is time for we the people to wake up. It is. It is time. Wake up and stay vigilant. Wake up and stop watching Or stop trying to see what everybody else is doing, what they saying. Just watch, observe. Sit back. Get your coffee. Get your cigarette if you have one. Your stogie if you have one. Get your beer. Sit back and just watch people. Watch how they move, like he said. I mean, it's a crazy world we live in. And we really need to make sure we have each other's six. We really do. But thank you, church, for giving your thoughts. I do agree with you. I do. And I do believe it's time that us Americans, us patriots, stay more vigilant. But if you guys like this, please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.
Yeah, it's facts, facts. It was built like that. We was built like that. We was built like that. We was built like that.